Hello. So this is me editing in the future. So after this vlog has taken place. And I just want to give a little disclaimer that some of these clips, when I'm talking, I am out of focus. I did want to just call that out. It is what it is. I just need to be better about checking the settings on my camera when I'm filming, because it's hard to tell sometimes, especially because my Osmo Pocket has a really small screen. But anyway, I did want to just give you that little disclaimer. I'm sorry, I'll be better next time. Let's just get into the vlog. Good morning, happy Monday. As you saw from the clips earlier, I already made it over to the gym, showered, washed my hair, makeup, new set of lashes, all the things. And now my sole mission is to get out the door. Only thing stopping me is just finishing up breakfast. I've got protein oats with berries and then egg bites. These are the egg white bites from Costco. And we've got 2 cups of coffee in my to-go mug. So I just got to scarf this down and then I'm going to head out. We made it. I'm getting ready to head inside. We're working at a co-working space today with our team. Basically, our team is all together in town. So we have a lot of decision making to do over the next couple days. It's always so much fun getting the team together. I worked from home for a season and this was something I really missed, was just having that in-person collaboration. So I'm just really looking forward to the day. So let's go ahead and head inside. So I just got home a little bit ago. I haven't picked up the vlog camera much this afternoon. Basically, we just started our work day. I filmed a little clip of that and we made a lot of really good decisions and we're all feeling very aligned with the work that we're doing as a team. And yeah, it was a really good day and I'm excited for tomorrow, but I am heading to bed. It is 9 o'clock and we're getting up for a 5 a.m. workout tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, happy Tuesday. We are ready for the day. I just got my workout in at 5 a.m. this morning and then got completely ready and I'm getting ready to head out right now. But first I wanted to do a quick OOTD little outfit of the day. So this is a blazer I got from TJ Maxx. I really like the way that it fits and the material is super nice too. So I just paired that with some jeans and then my tried and true wedges. And then I'm just wearing a white bodysuit from Pink Lily. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear this to the event that our team is going to tonight or if I'm going to change. So we'll see. But for at least the work day, this is what we've got. Happy Wednesday. I can't believe it's almost 3 o'clock and it's Wednesday. It feels like the last, 24 to 48 hours. Honestly, it feels this week, since Monday, I just hit the ground running and it's been a different week for me as far as my typical weekly schedule, which has been fun for the variety, but also it's been just a lot of good things. I just finished up a meeting for my work with Burn, and I've also had some meetings this morning on the MMG side of things. So just both companies this week, lots of things moving and happening and decision making, and it's just been really good. But at church a couple weeks ago, Pastor Craig was talking about how to find rest in our work, and that's something I've been just really thinking about over the last couple of weeks since that message. I'll link it also if you're curious on the specific message I'm talking about, but it was so good. I really recommend watching that or listening to it. It was just all about how to find rest in our work and just glorify God through our daily actions and the things that we're doing, and just really find our purpose in the Lord, which I strive to do, but practically speaking, it's like, okay, what does that mean on a Wednesday at 3 o'clock when I'm in back-to-back meetings and I'm tired, I've got a long to-do list? Like, what does that actually mean? How do I find that rest? And I think that can be answered different ways depending on context and who you are and the season you're in. So I don't think there's like one specific answer necessarily, but for me, literally right now, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna head home, get a couple more hours of work done, and just kind of heads down time, getting action items crossed off my list since I don't have any more meetings this afternoon. And then I'm gonna go serve at our youth ministry tonight, and that's gonna be super awesome. It's almost summer, which is crazy. For me, where I'm at right now, I'm going to enjoy my drive home, maybe listen to some music, maybe a podcast, maybe drive in silence. Maybe I just need time to like think. I think that is underrated. And then I'm going to go home and I'm going to work unto the Lord. That's the plan. And maybe that sounds cheesy, but seriously, like I'm going to go just do the best that I can with the energy level that I have, with just where I'm at in the week, with the decisions that I've already made this week with my team, where we're headed, like just factoring all of that in. I am going to choose to show up and do my best. I also am thinking about when is my next period of rest. And for me this week, I don't really have a good time that I can think of when I'm going to be able to have like a catch up moment, because it's just pretty full this week. That's just the reality. So I go back to even just framing my mindset around like, okay, if I'm commuting, how am I spending that time? Am I using my car time intentionally for rest? Even though driving and being in traffic is not restful. But is there a way that I can frame it where I can still break mentally in my mind during the car ride, if that makes sense? That's kind of just what I'm thinking through. I don't really have a clear answer on like what the answer is to the question that I'm posing from Pastor Craig's message on like finding rest in the craziness. But yeah, I just wanted to like chat through that because I've really been thinking about it, and I'll definitely continue to share more as I have new aha moments pop up. And with that, I am gonna head on home. Happy Thursday. I am sitting at my desk. I just wrapped up a meeting and I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, all right, I need to just jump on the vlog and just kind of chat through what I'm thinking through right now. I've got an iced coffee here with me, and I just finished some water, so we're keeping up with our hydration, so that's good. Basically for me right now, so if you didn't know already, I think I've shared this, but I work for 2 different companies and I work full-time between the 2. So it really just depends on the week where my time is going, depending on what the most urgent thing and like the highest priority things are for that specific week. So this week has been different than my typical weeks because I do have what I call base week. That is a concept we're rolling out with MMG. So little teaser there. It's kind of like an ideal work week if you've heard of that before. So base week is really just, it's like an ideal week, but it factors in different things because really no week is ideal because there's always going to be different things that are like flying at us, right? So constantly reprioritizing and just taking that all into consideration. So right now as I'm filming this, it's Thursday at 2:30 and I have about 2 more hours for the rest of my work day before I transition into our life group. So I need to just really like zoom out and take a look at all of the different things that have come up in the past couple of days and see what is the most important. Do I continue with the plan that I had for today, or do I pivot based on new things that have come up? With this being a work week in my life vlog, this is really just me very casually chatting through what that literally looks like. So I'm gonna flip my camera around and show you how I'm actually gonna do this and what my thought process is gonna be as I think about reprioritizing the rest of my workday based on what are the most important things. All right, so I'm gonna flip this around. This is Sunsama. So I use this to organize my tasks and my schedule. So I've got my laundry right here. So I'm going to do that right after I film this little clip. And then I've got my time here. To also give you additional context, our team at MMG, we actually had a meeting scheduled for, I think it was 3:30, that we decided to cancel because we all have different things going on today and felt that it was more beneficial for us to cancel that meeting and then get that time back and basically postpone that conversation that we were going to have today. So that's another tip, is just to be aligned with your team and be open with them on how your week is going, how's your day going. That way you don't feel like, okay, everything on this schedule I have to do and there's no other way. Maybe there is a way to move things around based on just what's naturally occurring in the week. I want to get that reel posted, so I'm gonna do that probably right after laundry. So I'm going to move that up here. Then I need to just jot down some new priorities for some onboarding things that are coming up with a new team member at Burn. So exciting. And then from there, I need to send out an email and share some feedback with someone. Just some little things like some emails and conversations. I also need to touch base with a team member on some stuff with our retail for Burn. So since I have two different companies, right? If you can see here, the green is MMG and then the blue is Burn. For some reason, my calendar auto defaults to blue. So I'm actually going to change some of these to green just so I can visualize, and that'll help me to batch these together. Okay, so I just changed those colors because those are actually MMG tasks. And this is what I have currently in my Sensama, but I also need to take a look at my emails and Slack and make sure that there's nothing else more urgent. Okay, so this is looking good for now. I have a little bit of time left, so I'm going to go actually to my weekly view in Sensama, and I actually have my weekly reviews typically scheduled for Friday. I do one for Burn and one for MMG, but I actually think that I want to use the rest of my time today to do these weekly reviews, and then that's going to also help me to prioritize, because basically in my weekly review, I will plan for the following week. And I think I'm at a point right now where I just need to continue zooming out to see what are the biggest objectives that I'm working towards and the most important, and then I can schedule accordingly. So I think I want to go ahead and do that to kind of wrap up my day today. That way I can hit the ground running tomorrow on Friday. So I'm actually going to move this into my Thursday area. And then I'm going to go back into my daily planning view, go back to my calendar here, and we're going to wrap up the day with the weekly reset. I got to restructure this as far as the timing of it, because it won't take me as long as it was scheduled for. I'm still kind of playing with the timing of my weekly resets. And I even have one that's weekly reset and another that's weekly review. Okay, I just changed the color of my MMG one. And then that shows me now that I'm basically Burn mode, MMG mode, Burn mode. This is a personal task. I want to post a reel to my personal account before we have our group. I think I actually want to do the Burn weekly review and then close that out and then jump into MMG mode. That way I'm in the same context, if that makes sense. And with that, we're at 2:47 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get some laundry in the wash and then get going on my list. Happy Friday, you guys. It is the end of the week. It's about 6 o'clock and we're actually getting ready to head out to dinner with some of our friends. I'm so excited to just log off for the week, and it's Memorial Day weekend. So we're planning on just relaxing this weekend and just unplugging and resting and rejuvenating. So I'm really looking forward to that because this week has been absolutely crazy. It's been really good, but it's been super busy. And I realized I really haven't been vlogging a lot of it, especially the second half of the week. I just would get to the end of the day and then I'm like, oh my gosh, so much happened today and I forgot to pick up the camera. It's just a new habit I need to instill to remember to actually document what's going on when I'm vlogging a work week in my life. But I did want to show you what I'm wearing to dinner, and then I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up this vlog. All right, so I just got this like denim jumpsuit from Amazon. It's really fun and comfy, and I've got pockets. The back has these like straps so you can kind of adjust it. I really am liking this for something different. I usually don't do anything like overall like, but I don't know. I was like, I want to try this out. I was actually looking at the barrel jeans from Free People. Oh, there's Momo. But I tried them on and I didn't really like them on me, so I went for this instead. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just doing natural hair today, put on some fun earrings, and yeah, so we're excited to head out to dinner, and I'm gonna sport the new overalls. What are you doing, Momo? You just hanging out? Well, thanks so much for joining me for this week's work week in my life. I hope that you got some fun little nuggets out of it somewhere. I know yesterday is when I really dove into like, okay, I'm midweek, how do I reprioritize the week and what does that look like using Sensama, which is one of my favorite tools, and this is not sponsored by them. I just wanted to share that. I definitely plan to share more of that on this channel, just like practical ways that I use the tools that I have to focus on the things that matter most. That's really the goal. Make sure to check out this video if you haven't already, linked up on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one.